I suppose that decision brings with it an element of surprise. Bowling first would, on paper, seem the risky decision. They must have considerable belief in their front-line attack.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Beaumont is new to the crease. The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early as they bring a bit of energy to the wicket. No shot offered. Big shout. Australia having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all?
The umpire vindicated on that last delivery. It's a review wasted.
Ooh, well bowled.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Ah, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. No pressure on that run.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Yep.
And dropped. That's too easy to pick up a single.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Ooh,
Ouch.
yep.
Looked like a nasty one. Hit right on the body. Needs a direct hit. Into the gap, and it's an easy single there.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad, and they got through quickly.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
5 runs in that over. England are 5 for 1.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Through the gap. Great shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Yes.
Edged. What a ball.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format. Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Pure class. Right out of the meat of the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Taken the edge. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. England are 20 for 1. Perry from the city end. Oh, nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
The first wicket down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment etched on their face. Cannot believe they got out like that.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary. They look like they're short of their ground.
Well, they lose the second wicket, and it's a long way back to the pavilion, and you can tell they're not happy with the way they got out.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yeah.
Good shot, and it's found the gap.
A little leg side, and that's just been thrashed through the onside.
Misses everything.
They just need to settle down. Got no timing at all at the moment, and these balls are there to be hit. So time for cool heads.
Hit that hard and fast.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Solid shot, going for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Yeah.
Super shot, that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yes.
Campbell with a good piece of fielding. Nicely done.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Poor shot, really lucky.
A lot of movement in the air and off the pitch. Came in, just missing the stumps, and then a bit of shape away.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Drives it, wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. England are 46 for 2.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Well bowled.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Clean strike. The fielder can only watch it go over their heads. Huge 6.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Brilliant shot. That's for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Nice shot.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Nicely played.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Huge! That's flown!
And that brings up the half-century for this batter.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and will want to push on from here.
Yeah.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. McGrath shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Drives it, complete miss.
I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Ooh, well bowled.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yeah.
This could be close.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Middled that one. Great timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Right out of the middle.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
16 runs added there. England are 95 for 2. Molyneux, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the city end. Big appeal. Caught. Gone.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Huge appeal.
Yes.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Out. What a catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Not an easy time to bat after the fall of a wicket.
Catch it.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
The end of a very successful over there. 2 wickets thanks to some steady bowling. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
Catch it. Yes.
Gone. Great catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Siver on the way to the crease. Won't be facing just yet, though.
Yes.
Wyatt ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Too full, and it's easy pickings for the batter.
Well, not bad for your first ball. Pumped away and starts their innings with a boundary.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Great movement on that delivery, just enough to keep them interested. It just missed the stumps on the way through.
11 runs added there. England are 112 for 5.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Clean hands makes it look easy.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on as a new batter strides to the middle. The bowler will be looking for another quick wicket.
Keep us in.
Nicely run. Working the ball away into the gaps to find an easy single.
Yes.
This could be trouble!
Good running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Absolutely middled that.
Read the short ball really well, gets onto the back foot and it flies over the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Brunt just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Nice bowling.
Well, that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Wait on. Yes.
Straight to the fielder. Needs to be on target. Could that be out? Looks like it.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Well bowled.
Just threw the shot too early.
That's right out of the meat of the bat.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Tried for something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
6 runs added there. England are 126 for 8. Stumping! Oh, great run out.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They don't have much time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Timed that absolutely perfectly.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Very good shot there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes. Keeper's end. Yeah.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Molyneux has a bit of extra spring in their step after that good over, putting the batters under a little bit more pressure, as they so often do.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. It whizzed past the batsman, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yes.
Oh, super shot.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Great shot through the gap there.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot.
Got hit to the boundary last ball and comes back with a dot.
9 runs added in that over. England are 146 for 9.
Yes.
Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That'll take some chasing down.
Yes.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
That's great fielding. The ball was flying.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Keeper's end.
Into the gap, and it's an easy single there.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
End of the over, 1 run from it. England are 147 for 9. Campbell into the attack now from the Cathedral end.
Into the attack.
On the drive. The bowling's too good though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What is the fielder doing?
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Campbell with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Well left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket, and that is a good one, which sees the ball sail through to the keeper and not rattle the stumps. Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
A lovely flowing on drive there. No problems at all getting it to the boundary.
Lanning, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good shot, straight between mid-on and mid-wicket.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
At the end of the over, England are 160 for 9. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the city end.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Little late on that, no runs. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Yes.
No pressure on that run.
Bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just a bit too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap. That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Yeah. Bowler's in.
That's too easy to pick up a single.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball and sees it so early, gets onto the back foot quickly and just pushes it behind square.
Campbell from the cathedral end.
Wait. Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yeah.
Through the gap. Great shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Waiting. Yes. No.
Cuts that off well in the field.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Wait, yeah. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yes.
Gardner with a good piece of fielding. Nicely done.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it though, I don't think.
End of the over, 6 off it. England are 169 for 9.
Ooh, well bowled.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Misjudged that and takes the hit on the body.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
Drives it, wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Wyatt watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Yes.
No point chasing that one, it's racing to the boundary.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yes.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.